Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Houston Texans.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson, set to bring this to you. Kaimi Fairbairn getting this one started. Off we go from NRG Stadium. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They'll run, and here's the rookie from Notre Dame. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. It is Joey Bosa there on the tackle.
Brings up second and 7.
From the 22 now, here's second down and 7.
Let's go. Viking 18. Ready, ready.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And this will be a Cardinals first down as the tackle is made just shy of the 30.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Okay, ready?
From the 35, here's second and 4.
Come on. 18 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals.
To the air. It's Milton. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
Okay, break.
A gain of 12. First down, Cardinals.
Ready.
On the play fake, it's Milton. A short one here, caught by McBride. On the move, past the 40. And he'll be taken down. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. You think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They'll stick with him again. He'll be taken down at about the 33-yard line. Reed Blankenship coming up from his safety spot to make the stop. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face third down. And out of the gun is Milton. He's got his man. It's Pickens. A pickup of 12 yards. It's an Arizona first down.
Another Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here's Milton. That's complete on the tight end screen. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Well, you know, Mike, if I had to guess, I'd say that's probably not what they had in mind when they called that play. But those guys on defense, it felt like they knew what was coming from the start, and they got to him in a hurry.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. He'll find his man. That's Kendrick Bourne. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up.
That one, taken in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Cardinals. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
And when things haven't been going your way like they haven't around here recently, Mike, this is exactly what you need. You're looking for a spark. So to take the opening possession of the game, march it down there, and come away with the score, all of a sudden the sideline's a lot more positive. There's a lot more good energy amongst your teammates. Is that the spark they needed to turn this thing around?
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here's Tremon Smith on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. First carry for David Montgomery. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
It's a loss of 2.
Here's a 2nd and 12.
At the 26-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up.
I had a rule, Mike, when I was playing that if the ball hit either of my hands, it was a drop. You don't get paid in the NFL to make the easy ones. You get paid in the NFL to make them all. And I think that's a catch he's got to come down with.
And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Texans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. The Cardinals have the early edge in this one. More from Houston coming up in a moment. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Oh, hey.
And the first carry for Antonio Gibson. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. On the handoff, it's Montgomery. And he'll get this down to the 40. That's a nice run. It's also 1st down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Open man, there's Collins. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
Yeah, I think he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
4th down, and on comes Kaimi Fairbairn for the Houston field goal. This from an even 50 yards out. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Fairbairn, the kickoff for Houston.
Fairbairn, after making the field goal, heads back out to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground, and he's got some space. Up past the 30 to about the 32-yard line, a pickup of 7. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
At the 32-yard line.
That is caught out wide on the RPO, and they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Well, here down the field, will fall incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
That's brought in right side by Pickens. Let's get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
It's 3rd and 4.
60 Maverick. Let's go now. Go.
To the air once more is Milton. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Cardinals 1st down. Throwing again is Milton. Quickly to the outside and complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 1st catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
Arizona.
Come on. Dragon 60. 70 Timberwolves.
Milton going to look to throw it again. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Henry 202. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll go play action with Stroud. He'll find the rookie out of Iowa State, Jaden Higgins. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
3rd and 2.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Here's 3rd and 2. To throw, it's Stroud. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down. Stroud going to set up to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. And he will have the first down. So they took a chance on 4th and 2. Didn't get it by much, but they do convert to keep the drive going. Go right back to Njoku. He's got it again. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's good for a Texans first down.
At the 24-yard line.
On play action. Stroud. This one not quite on target. And too much. That one falls incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up second down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
41-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Texans are back within 1. It's 7-6.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
3 seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
On the quick.
So they start this on the ground with Montgomery. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, you're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Duvernay to return. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
33-yard line.
Ready.
Now they'll pitch it out here. They'll mark him down up 4-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's a toss as they look to run. Down the sideline, past the 45. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good games, 19 for this one.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Cut. Ready?
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Play action. Now it's Milton. This one complete to Bourne. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. It's an Arizona first down.
First down.
Ready? 65 feet.
Fake the give, and now it's Milton. Henry Toto. He gets through to drop him, and it's a loss of 4. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. Into the hands of Pickens. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And he's in. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Arizona. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Cardinals will take a 14-6 lead.
Texans 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That is hard. You talk about flipping the field out of bounds all the way down at the 40-yard line.
Gain of 40.
A big play and a much-needed one as well. An even 40 yards. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
On second down, Stroud. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And 10 yards.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Off road, right side, taken by Njoku.
Out-breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
They'll try it now with Montgomery. And he's going to have a Texans first down. Boy, that was a tough couple of yards to pick up. They convert, and the drive stays alive.
First and 10.
Yeah, sometimes these coaches want to overthink it. They want to dial up these super tricky plays and try to outthink themselves sometimes, and you find yourself here on 4th and real short. Something easy, something your guys have repped a million times. Win the battle up front and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Stroud to throw here on first down. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
It's a gain of 25
It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal.
Here we go.
Montgomery. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
He was taken down behind the line.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Now back at the 4 for second and goal. Stroud. It is brought in the end zone. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Now a big spot here for the Texans as they'll try for 2.
The Texans will line up.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That's incomplete. Oh, they were going for the conversion to get this thing even. Instead, it will remain a 2-point game.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So the lead is down to just 2 now in the fourth quarter as they kick it off. Here comes a return from the 3. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Go! Liking it.
To throw, it's Milton. Catch left side is made by Higgins. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
They'll stay on the ground. A big hole to the 20. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Cardinals. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the fourth quarter, I think they'd feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
21, Texans 12.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. On the ground, Montgomery to start the drive. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up second and
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way.
He works free, right side. And he will score. Game on. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting? So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Here we go, set! Cowboy 80!
They'll begin here on the ground. And a spirited run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards. From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 7. A short one here, caught by McBride. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it. First and 10.
Here we go, here's 19, Pioneers, go!
To the air once more is Milton. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play, and it's second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Daniil Hunter. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up third and long. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Ready?
This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
Left thing, 19.
They'll drop to throw. And this ball incomplete on third down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and Frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
On fourth down, they'll turn to Ryan Stonehouse here to punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let's go.
Montgomery. And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line.
He was brought down by Max Melton. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line.
Here's 2nd down. Stroud to throw. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Try him again. Another one to Higgins. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. Boom up the sideline at the 45. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those 2 things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 13 more on that carry. He is turning out the yards. And another 1st down. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. He'll run, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Here's 2nd and 6. To throw, Stroud. He's hit as he throws. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
They come to the line needing 6 yards for a 1st down. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Here we go. This is 4th down. Now, Stroud. That's taken in. He's going to have a Texans first down. It's a gain of 12 on fourth down.
That's another Texans.
And these are the moments in the game, Mike, where you need your best players to come through and make their presence felt. And that's exactly what he does there. Picks up a nice reception, good chunk of yards, and they keep their hopes alive.
Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. So now it's Kaimi Fairbairn in a pressure situation. This to force overtime. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. So now it's Kaimi Fairbairn in a pressure situation. This one he's got to have. This one is hooking, and he missed it. No good, wide to the left. And the missed kick is going to cost them the game.
Well, that's just part of the game, unfortunately. You work hard to get yourself in position that you can tie it late with a field goal. But he just can't connect, and that's just a tough way to lose a game. There's no doubt about it.
Come on, set! Cowboy 80s! Let go!
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So it's a win for the visitors, the Cardinals. They bounced back from the loss last week. He'll put in a determined effort and will come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.